Happy Mother's Day, everyone. As always, be the first to catch my newest content by subscribing and clicking the notification bell. Anyway, I finally finished it. Atlas Shrugged, the timeless, veritable holy book for capitalists and libertarians everywhere. That was John Galt. Both the book and the movie are more about the virtues of free market capitalism and enterprise, and the evils of socialism and government-enforced charity, more than they are about a railroad, a metal, and a motor that runs the world. It was written in 1957 and set in a dystopian near future of 1957. The movies started in 2010. There are 3 of them. And they are set in late 2016, which is somewhat prophetic timing. And the 3 different movies represent the 3 different parts of the book. Everything that is in the book is also in each movie. It can just look very different since we're talking about an almost 50-year difference between, all the societal behavior and technological resources. But the chessboard of characters and their businesses are all there, including the secondary characters and the additional headaches they present. The fable of the tortoise and the hare is very present in the relationship between Dagny Taggart, Jim Taggart, and their shared concerns for the family railroad. Jim inherited the Taggart Transcontinental from their father. He made all the right friends in Washington, and he is a CEO on autopilot. He's the hare, and the consequences of his lack of action are disastrous, even deadly. Dagny, on the other hand, studied hard. She worked her way up from an entry-level position, made necessary connections, valued her employees, and saved her family's railroad. In 1957, this makes Dagny a woman very much ahead of her time. The differences are that some of the major players go missing sooner in the movie than in the book, so we have some reading time to get to understand them. If they're not as central to the story as the Taggarts and the Reardons are, in the movie they are just spirited away quickly. And also different between book and movie, Alice Wyatt, the oil tycoon, doesn't just disappear as his oil field burns mysteriously. Just as the government is growing in monstrosity, it's about to take his oil field away from him. So he burns it himself in a "if I can't have it, no one can" gesture, and then just leaves. The second movie kind of starts off like a Star Wars movie with a fighter jet chase scene through the mountains. Now in the book, Dagny does know how to pilot a small plane. Not a military-grade fighter jet with all the necessary gear. That part is a little out of left field. There's also a little bit of a toss-up in the second movie in all the drama that goes down at Jim Taggart's wedding. He marries a woman he meets while grocery shopping, and marries her because, deep down he knows he's a loser and he doesn't think much of her, so it's kind of a given that she accepts him. Anyway, in the book, all of the high society phonies at their wedding reception are looking down on this poor grocery store cashier that Jim marries. In the movie, all's fine with her. It's 2016, they accept her. But one of the major players, Francisco d'Anconia, the copper mine king, he kind of takes over the center of attention by waxing philosophically something he says in the book conversationally. He makes a speech of it, about how the almighty dollar has replaced the whip in keeping working people fearful. The third movie attempts to pick up seamlessly where the second one left off after Dagny crashed her fighter jet, but it misses it by miles. Not only are all the actors different in all three movies to be exact, but between the end of 2 and the beginning of 3, her outfit is different, the bloodstains on her face are different, And it seems like as they get closer to the end of the story, section by section, either they care less or they have less to work with. In part 3, it becomes almost like a science fiction movie because there is this alternate realm that these fighter jets break through, like they're breaking through the sound barrier. And that's where this mysterious Atlantis place is hidden, where John Galt has been the entire time and where all the other captains of industry disappeared to. And we also learn his reasons for shutting down the motor of the world. It's for the exact same reason that the author Ayn Rand left Russia. Everyone's workload remained the same, but everyone's paycheck was based on their personal needs. Socialism. So that is why Atlas shrugs. Not because of trains and metals and motors, but because capitalism and enterprise work and socialism makes everyone miserable. Alright, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and bring more to the book club. And I'll see you back next weekend for 1922.